When it comes to being authentically myself, why is there fear of how we'll act in front of them? Well, you have to start asking yourself some questions. Where does this fear come from? Does it mimic any experience in my past that was negative? Did I suffer from some trauma in some way that I did not heal from or exposed to? Or am I trying to do people pleasing? Like, you got to find out the root of that. That comes with counseling, coaching by licensed personnel that you would want to go through that journey with. We have our stories. We know what's going on, but sometimes it takes an outside party to help us get to the root of the problem. So it could be so many things why you feel uncomfortable or why you feel that need to not be yourself, but it's time for discovery. And you have to decide, yes, I want to take that journey. How do I be myself and battle imposter syndrome? You know, many of the people that you look up to actually suffer from it. But again, it's like a lot of the things that we're talking about. It's recognizing that you're telling yourself negative thoughts, that you're putting and believing, having limited beliefs about yourself, about what you can and cannot do. When you change the messages that you give yourself, you become fully more and more your authentic self. I'll give you an example. So recently we had an event and I'm a new professor, and there were several professors standing in front of me. They had suits on. It was a long day. And at the end of the day, this was a weekend event. I did not feel like dressing up to the hilt, okay, with one of my many shoes, right? So I decided to stay low key. I put on a beautiful embroidered sweater that talked about the Black History Month because that was the celebration. Had on my cool red and black Nike sneakers, and I was looking all cute, right? But everybody in front of me was fully in professional garb. We had such an amazing conversation. And I thought about that after I walked away, and I was like, I was okay. In the past, if that had happened, I would feel so bad that I didn't have a suit on, that I wasn't fully dressed in my heels and whatever the case may be, a nice dress, whatever. I would feel so bad and go home feeling like, ugh, what do they think about me? How am I dressed? But these were my colleagues. They are comfortable in themselves and they were comfortable with me. And one of them was even one of my supervisors, my boss. And it was okay. You have to come with the authority of yourself in any environment, but that takes work. Could I have had negative messages in my mind? Yes. In the beginning of that conversation, I was like, ooh, I'm not fully dressed. Maybe I should go home and change. But then I was like, I'm comfortable and I need to be comfortable today. And I still look cute. You have to start changing those negative messages in your mind. Imposter syndrome makes you feel like you don't need to show up. And it also makes you feel like when you do show up, you're not enough. It's changing the messages in your mind, but that takes work.